one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, sorry, I had a very difficult last 3 hours. I literally just moved into my room now. Anyway, I don't know how to explain this to you, but it really boils down to the love you have for yourself. Absolutely, I mean that's probably the most essential thing, in my opinion, and I learned it the hard way. There isn't no human in the world that deserves me to be upset over them unless they're my parents or my siblings. Anyone else, I'm not saying they're replaceable, but I'm saying that if I show them good manners and I show them, everything good, I cannot expect. The problem is expectations. We live our lives with so many expectations and so many demands, expectations of ourselves, and we expect things from others. And I feel like we are destined to doom if we hold these expectations all the time. Whereas when we have no expectations and we're happy all the time, and just positive things will come our way, and maybe they'll stay when we don't expect them. So that's my opinion. I think that being severely depressed over these issues really puts you in a very, very tight prison where you are totally unable to think, unable to feel, unable to do. You can't even recognize the dilemma you're in because you are immersed, you're drowning in the sadness. And the most incredible thing is that when you're out of that bubble, you realize how foolish you are, or how foolish you were, to not go through those feelings, but to probably dwell on them. I think there's a very, very strong metaphor that I like to use in these situations. So if I gave you a glass of water that was half full, I won't ask you if the glass is half empty or half full. I will ask you to hold the glass. And after that, I'll ask you how much it weighs. You'll say it's very light. But see, it's not about the weight of the glass, because it's a very light, half full glass. But the moment I ask you to hold it with your hands and keep your arms, straight and just hold it, and if I told you to hold it for 24 hours, that light, low weight glass will turn into the most, like the heaviest boulder of immense, magnitude. Your arms would be so painful, so crushed by its weight, that, you'd be very, very, very sore and maybe even injured. Why? Because you held it for that long. Now imagine holding an emotion. First law of thermodynamics, energy cannot be created or destroyed. And therefore, that energy that you hold, whatever it is, just circulates and recirculates inside your body over and over and over. The same way you're holding the glass, and it becomes heavier and duller and heavier, and you sink in it every day. And then when you realize it's really just information that you have to recycle, earth it, channel it, as if you're like an electric note channeling electricity into the earth. There is no reason why we cannot recycle our emotions positively and turn them to a positive force. If you love someone, I always say, then you can let them go. Because if you love them, then you want the best for them. I've loved many people in the past. The first person I loved, I couldn't marry her because after 6 years of loving her, my brother ended up marrying her. And I wasn't even upset. I was like, maybe they're a better match. It was very painful. One of the most painful things. And I had to attend the wedding, and I had to do everything. And now they have a child, and I feel so happy for them. It's just about how you view things. And what I honestly recommend is, I wish you could spend time with really, really amazing spiritual people, maybe from my side of the world, because I don't know, like all these material things, I don't know, maybe because of my upbringing or background, I'm never sad about, not getting this or that, or, in terms of love. I'm just content with being my best self. And if I can be my best self, and if I can treat people in a good way, with good manners, then That's all I can hope for. I can't expect anything from anyone. If I do, then then I'll be setting myself up for disappointment. Um, you have a lot going on for you. You're an amazing guy. You have a charming personality also. So don't let this get to you. If you're still talking to him and you're still in contact with him, then that's an amazing thing. It doesn't have to be more than that. That's my opinion. Um, because I don't know. I mean, it's not like a lot of people. If you talk both sides love each other, end up not being with each other because of this distance issue, and it's not because they don't like each other. It's just because you lead very very separate lives, and I can understand. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome day ahead, and I hope this helps in any way.